Hi, welcome to the Entrepreneur Storytelling Journey. This episode is which is better, the elevator pitch or the listening conversation? I'm a professional listener, and I'm here to tell you how to transform pre-stories into cash by the power of listening. So today's topic, which is better, the elevator pitch or a listening conversation? We'll delve into the classic elevator pitch. You got 90 seconds in an elevator ride to pitch who you are and get that sale. But then we'll shift gears to explore the power of listening, storytelling-driven listening. So here we are, segment 1, the elevator pitch, a traditional approach used widely around the world. What's your take on the elevator pitch? Tell me about it. Do you know many small businesses struggle with finding the right place? That's the challenge. That's the first part of the pitch. Ask a question like that. Then you offer the solution. I consult and coach small businesses for free, helping them take action through story listening, like hosting daily storytelling circles to celebrate the wins, to listen to the customer's feedback and actually implement something. Then there's the uniqueness. For example, my dad was an entrepreneur who invented the trash compactor, and I built a personnel company. Yay, good for me. And I also developed the Entrepreneur Storytelling Journey podcast and a book and organizations. You need some testimonies like Stu Leonard's on the East Coast and Trader Joe's on the West Coast. Use methods from my earlier book. All right, enroll. Call to action is the last part of the pitch. Enroll in the Entrepreneur Storytelling Journey at davidbogie.com. Sounds great, right? But there's a big catch. And that's what we're going to do in this second segment. Why elevator pitches are falling apart. Elevator pitches are very popular, but you're getting everybody telling you the same thing in the same way. Often it feels rehearsed and impersonal and like they're not really listening to you and you're not there. So 1, elevator pitches lack authenticity. 2, they focus on a monologue instead of an interaction, a conversation. Elevator pitches don't adapt to the listener's needs and emotions. When was the last time an elevator pitch truly captivated you? Probably never. But hey, it's good. Start there, You got to be able to start talking, right? But the more important thing, and now we're into segment 3, is the power of listening and conversations. Let's reframe the approach. Instead of pitching and telling without listening, let's create connections through conversations. So you can do this in the following way. Instead of rattling off facts, spark some curiosity by saying, I'm a professional listener. Tell me your story. Did you know a single moment from your past could transform how people see your business? Tell me something about your past experience that got you into this. So what I'm doing is inviting a conversation, making it about sharing interest back and forth. So if I say, tell me your story, what's working for you in your business? What challenges are you facing as an entrepreneur? They're talking. I'm listening. They're giving me all kinds of what I call micro stories. These are short pre-stories that connect emotionally and to their values. And then I know what to say back. For example, if they tell me about their struggle to be in the right location with the right product at the right price and tell their story in marketing, I say, I watched my dad struggle with his small business, and I watched him lose all of his money. So that's why I started my approach to storytelling. I focus on being a good listener with my dad and helping him get beyond the failures in his life and finding himself. And oh man, he went on to create really amazing wood products in Port Orford, Oregon, and really loved helping people. And hey, on the weekends, took some snorkels and prospected for gold in the Snake River. Anyway, I'd love to hear your favorite examples. Now, if I'm representing somebody like Jacquine's e-cookbook at jacquine.com, I'd say I'd love to hear about your recipes. Do you have some stories to go with that? I'm an affiliate, right, with Jacquine, and go to her website. And she's a singer, and she makes music, and she gives you these amazing recipes that taste just great. I like the gratin potatoes. That's a pretty cool dish. And she's recipe, storytelling, and music. Let's bring this to life with your own Jacquine's cookbook, music, and stories. Maybe you'll share some stories of your own. I listened to her pre-story and I became an affiliate. I didn't know why I was doing it, but the more I got into it, the better our conversation, the more I listened. I liked it. Instead of pitching, I simply share her story, you know. Why does this conversational storytelling work? That's our next segment. It encourages interaction and connection through conversation. There's a back and forth. There's a listening instead of preparing your pitch. You're listening to the other person. Their pre-stories are important. Every little fragment is a pre-story if you listen carefully. You're engaging the person emotionally. You're adapting your conversation in real time. And it's about relationships. It's not about rehearsing your pitch. This kind of call for action is to transform your pre-stories into connections and cash. I've got a free seminar on February 3rd, 2025. Bring your story and I'll listen. You know, you can register at davidboji.com. You just copy down the link, show up on February the 3rd and every Monday thereafter that you're available. And for an hour and a half, we listen to your stories. You listen to other people's stories. You learn to do what's called together telling. Thank you for tuning in today. Until next time, I'm David Boji, guiding you on the entrepreneur's storytelling journey. And today, we've looked at the whole notion of the elevator pitch. And hey, maybe it's better to stop pitching and start listening. Thank you very much.